So I kind of lied. I was taking out the trash, but the reason I was taking out the trash when I did is because my internet went out. But I found out it's because my aunt was resetting it because she wanted it to be cache refreshed while I'm doing this and while she's doing her thing. Actually, she doesn't know I'm doing this, but she wanted to cache refresh it. So we're going to do the normal game for the first game. I was taking out the trash, but the reason. Oh no, I'm watching myself. Now you know I'm viewbotting myself. I wonder how many friends requests I can get to. I'm at 7. This is a new all-time high. We're gonna see how high we can get. It'll be pretty fun. Draft pick. So what we're gonna do today, the thing that I need to focus on, two things. I need to track summoner spells, like actually. So 7-2. Didn't think that would happen so fast. Track sums at least look. Wrong button. Sorry. We're gonna try that again. Hi. For the first time, actually. What are you talking about? Nothing new. Nothing new here. But now we have to wait for 5 minutes. So, you know what I can do? Switch cameras. And I can work on my Dungeons and Dragons project because that has to be worked on. You can't see it though, so we're fine. Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum-ba-dum. How are we doing today? How's our day going? I need to you know what I learned moving to Utah. Quick context, I'm Mormon. That is important context. There is a Utah-specific accent, let's call it. Like semi-accent. Let's move this over. Just a little. There's a Utah-specific accent. And I have it more than... Like, it's a very subtle accent. It's still, like, you know, general American. Also, I have this welt on the side of my... Yeah, I know what that is. I scratched it off. It was embarrassing to admit, it was an ingrown hair. So that was fun. Anyway, there is a Utah-specific sort of, it's kind of colloquially called the Mormon accent. And it's got some tells that you wouldn't get from other people, even other people from Utah. I think it's like a Utah, Idaho, like Mormon accent. And I know that I have it because I grew up in a household with a Mormon mom and a Mormon dad. I don't think either go to church anymore, just whatever. I don't care, but yeah, that's how I learned to speak, from someone that, you know, grew up in Sandy, and someone else that grew up in where's that place called? Grantsville. So I have the not Cache Valley. What is it? The other valley accent. There's like 3-4 valleys in the region. It's like the Utah Valley, the Salt Lake Valley, Cache Valley, and Logan? Is it I don't know where what's out west. I can look for that later. Anyway. Still have a minute. Anyway, I kind of have that accent, and there are a couple tells. One of them is, instead of saying to, they say tuh. And it's, you know, instead of like going to or even gonna, it's gunta. I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to the store. I'm going to the store. I'll be able to. That's the big one, and that's why the Mormon part is relevant to the accent, not just because it's like the name of the accent, but it's like be able to. They say that in prayers a lot, you know. It's like, please bless us that we'll be able to. They say Bielta. They don't even say the able. They say Bielta. Apparently, according to my mom, that also included things like probably back in the day. Everybody kind of says probably or probably with like a little roll of the B, like probably. But like back then, apparently in like the 80s, 90s, no, not 90s, 70s, 80s, it was something along the lines of probably, which is fun. I don't know if it still is now. Yeah, if you listen to a lot of like Utah Mormons talk, though, you'll pick up on it. And if you don't, then listen to me, I guess, because I kind of have it. But my mom also grew up in California. Like, she did grow up in Grantsville, but also spent a good chunk of her time in California. No idea where my dad was. I haven't spoken to him in a long time, so I couldn't actually tell you. But like this, like yeah, like this tell ya, I'm gonna. Not so much gonna, gunta. That's like the Utah Mormon accent. Why am I talking about the Utah Mormon accent? Because I'm about to play League. Anyway, as I was saying before the break, we're now 28 minutes in to when I wanted to start. Right? I want to get some practice in on Diana specifically, so we're going to start with a couple draft games. There's a couple reasons why. Number one, she's my weakest out of my 3. You look at my champion pool, and I have 4 champions. I have Wukong on there as well. Wukong's not allowed yet, but he is the next one that I'm going to be incorporating. All 4 of these champions are sort of farm reliant for levels specifically. So they're level reliant, like they want to hit 6 before they really skirmish type champions. And they're all divers of some excuse me, variety. They all have ways to get in, and very few have ways to get out. You can say Jarvan and Wukong do, but Diana can't get out, right? Diana does not have the capability to get out, so I need to get better at playing her and knowing when to rip the cord on the chainsaw versus when not to, you know? Let's connect this up. I don't know what the connection is like. I hope it's good. Sorry. It says 63, but... yeah, I just want to, I want to get some games in done on Diana, so we're going to do draft first. Like 1 or 2. We're going to add it to the best of 5, though. Maybe I should have checked ping as well, because we've been having problems with that, and now we're in, now we are just kind of in the thick of it, but we can just call this a ping check as well. I haven't had problems with ping over the last couple days. In fact, like, I was really shocked when the internet went out this morning. Hasn't done that for a couple days, and I don't think it's a stream thing because it went out right before I started streaming. Like, it was not because of that. Granted, I don't think it's possible to be because of that in that way. Anyway, so we're gonna do a game or 2 of draft, and then a couple games of ranked. And the 2 draft games, let's just call it 2 draft games. We're just gonna call the 2 draft games Diana only. I mean, it's very obvious this is a draft lobby anyway. We have Veigar, we have somebody first timing the new champion, Akali Veigar top lane, like, this looks gross. Yorick mid lane, what is going on? Riot Games, League of Legends, you know, that's what's going on. You know what's funny is Kyla liked the post of me saying that I was streaming today. I wonder if she's here. I saw my view count go up for like a second, so I wonder if she's sneaking in here and saying hi in her own non-committal, I'm a popular VTuber and can't necessarily say hi to everybody way, you know? If you are here, hello. If you're not here, still hello, because I don't know. The other thing I was thinking about is I really like Locke, this new champion Locke, and he's kind of okay. He's growing on me as a jungler. I was saying this yesterday to my friend. I've been saying this all weekend to my friend. I think Locke is the best designed champion like in the game. Like not designed like gameplay. I couldn't tell you about his gameplay. In fact, I've heard bad things. Hello, Kyla Doko. Not Coco. How do you say not Coco? Tidak Coco. I know Coco is Japanese and Tidak is Indonesian. Anyway, what was I saying? I really like Locke. I like his aesthetic. I think he's a really cool looking champion. Hold on. I'm kind of stuck. Okay. Yeah, that was stupid of him. Cool. Locke is a really cool looking champion, and I really like him. Problem is, though, he's got like what I call the Zac problem, where he might be quote-unquote viable in a different, like, lane, more so than jungle. Specifically because he's got really good trading patterns. Locke is very non-committal, and he has a heal. So, like, he's got his slow on his Q, which is also, like, his main ability, but he also has, like, really high damage on his auto attacks, and he's got a way to escape with his E, so basically his trading pattern is very consistent, which technically means that it's telegraphed, but he's like non-committal enough that you can just be smart about your trading patterns and do really well in lane. Of course, his all-in, therefore, suffers just a little bit. He has a really long all-in for an assassin. You have to pop 3 Qs, and then you have to E, and then use your E, like, second dash to auto-in, or to dash in, to do the auto that it counts as. Sorry, I have to focus a little bit here. So his all-in is not that great, so in the jungle especially, he's very item reliant. You want to get a lot of items on him before you do anything. He's level 3, I don't care. Dude, who cares? I just go top and grab that scuttle.
No sound can hide in this cold air.
This is very simple. Go shoot. I'm gonna be a little late for my second clear, but that's totally fine. This is acceptable in so many ways. I mean, Master Yi's behind like crazy. Like, he got Scuttle and he's still behind 2 camps. You can tell he's behind 2 camps because he has... I guess he's technically behind 1 camp because we didn't see him take his last camp. His last 2 camps. Number 1, he didn't have red buff, so we know that that's one of them. But another, and probably more importantly, is that every camp is worth exactly 4 CS, so you can just count them if you know your multiples of 4. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Start actually. Is anyone even pinging their sums? Also, hi William. I don't know if I said hi. I think this guy's just trying jungle for fun, which kind of sucks because this is an actual draft game for me. We might just go right into ranked after this for a little bit higher quality gameplay. Just a little. I can manage... Okay, so this Dark Seal item, it's really weird. It's an item that stacks off of kills that you get. Takedowns get glory up to 10 point... Or, what is it, 10? 5 glory is lost on death. That's really cool. Right, raise the volume of my mic? Okay, hold on. I'll do that after the game, yeah. Sorry about that. I play the game really quietly as well. So if my mic is low, that's kind of a bad thing. Can I just do this? Does this help? Has that helped at all? I'm trying to turn up the dials that are on it.
I don't judge harshly.
Rene is at 5% and 100%. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I like quiet. I like streams that I can turn really quiet. But this is like 5% to 100% is not what I mean by really quiet. I mean that's like silent. So we're gonna fix that. Don't worry. Also, I didn't know Rene was streaming. I feel bad streaming at all sometimes because I know that people like Kyla are, you know, they're busy. That didn't help. Okay, I'll change it after after this. Hold on, I'm coming. This is doable. Nice. Cool. Let me get this real quick. I do have it up pretty high. No, what I was saying is I feel bad sometimes for streaming, because I know for a fact that there's always a Holo member that's streaming, and everybody that I watch, or everybody that my viewers would watch, is a Holo member or a Hello fan. No, that was just bad. I couldn't really pay a bunch of attention. I mean, I could, I just didn't. No, that's my bad. I have my microphone all the way up. That's part of the problem right now. We could have done that, but you've lost 2 streams. I mean, that's good, but like, I still feel bad that like I'm technically like contesting viewership in a way, you know? Like, part of why I'm streaming right now is because I know Kyla's sick and she's not streaming, right? And that's not like me trying to capitalize on like an empty time slot. I'm trying to play at a time that like people that want to watch an infinitely better entertainer than me, being Kyla Kowalskia, go watch Kyla Kowalskia, you know? If there's ever a choice between me and her, go watch her. Okay, there's a lot of nothing going on right now. Missed a farm. That's true. But like, I'm not necessarily a high quality like League of Legends player. You know, it's that same sort of question of, am I entertaining to watch? And in order to be entertaining, you either have to be like an entertaining personality or good at whatever it is that you're doing, right? And I don't think I'm either of those things necessarily. It's cool if people think I am, but I don't think I am. I have no desire to go mid right now. Everyone was half HP and on my team. Cool. It sucks that we lose mid tower, but like if I'm there fighting, I don't think I do anything. If I do, then cool. Like I do need to learn my limits on this champion a little bit more. I think some damage would be good, especially since I think my burn still ticks while Master Yi is in his queue. Cool. How are other people supposed to think that if you don't? That is a smart question, smart philosophical question. That is something that people learn in therapy. Okay, I don't know why he did that. Yeah, let's 1v3. Great idea, dude. But on the plus side, part of what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get better, right? I thought I had Pantheon behind me. I don't know why. I have a Herald up, but I don't want to take it because Herald is cringe. I'm going to hope that Veigar has some amount of macro sense in this normal game and decides to go top lane. Just some. I don't need a lot. Just some. Is there any chance? Cool. Oops. Missed a farm. I can just go get this, right? Like, I know Master Yi is here. Cool. There he is. We can get this dragon. Come up here. Come up here. What are you doing? Come up here. Trying to pull the dragon out. Cool. Nice. We did it. We won. We are the winners. I have a secret chat, by the way. You guys would never know about this. I am a... Okay, that's really cool, dude. I don't care. Hey, Gigi. I am a senior executive vice president of strategic operational synergy. That's cool. That's cool. Are you trying to sell me something? What are you trying to sell? I'm not buying. I'm broke. So just remember that before you go in. Otherwise, I kind of just don't care. But yeah, GG's. We did well. Also, I think like the YouTube bots are going crazy. I had somebody 2 days ago that was trying to sell me like intro and outro screens, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Okay, yeah, hold on. We're gonna fucking my first ban, guys. We're getting my first ban out. I don't care. Thank you to my favorite streamer. Unless this is somebody I know who's like trolling me. This is almost ban worthy. Thank you to my favorite streamer. You know what? I appreciate it. I appreciate being your favorite streamer. Tanner Billings R5G, somebody I've never met before and somebody who I will never meet again. We are hide user on the put user in timeout for 10 minutes. Confirm. Okay. Yeah, there we go. If Tanner Billings is somebody I know, DM me and I'll fix it. That sounds like a fake name, you know? That sounds like a like I have a fake character that I use to interact with people online. His name is Tradley Saunders. It's like two names that like sound like they could be real American like names, but they aren't. Tradley Saunders. He's like a 10-year-old kid who likes playing video games with his dad. So he'll go into all chat in League of Legends and say, "Hey guys, I'm playing League for the first time with my dad." I don't know. But anyway, what's his face? Tanner. Tanner sounded like a fake name, so it's always possible that he's somebody I literally know. Yeah, see you in 10 minutes, Mr. Whoever the hell you are. I did it. I did my first timeout as a streamer ever. My first required timeout.
I return to my training.
Again, if I do know you, whoever you were, and you were trolling me, feel free to DM me, and I'm willing to lift the ban. In fact, am I back in OBS in regular? Yeah, okay. In fact, I was talking about this. I have a secret chat. It's a non-YouTube chat, and it's literally just a DM with the one guy that doesn't want to show his face or name on a public stream. But he's also giving me some audio quality tips and tricks. Unfortunately, I can't actually bring my volume up any higher, so I don't actually know how we can fix that. Oh wait, yes I can. I would like to focus on this game, but does that help? Does that help at all? I have turned up my input volume. If that helps whatsoever, please let me know. If I need to turn up or down game volume as well, just let me know as well. I'm constantly learning. Let's just get the Diana game. Yes, that helps. Okay, good. 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 I need water. I just spilled water all over myself. That's not what I meant by I need water. Okay. I guess I just outed my fake online personality, Tradley, to the internet. If you ever see somebody named Tradley on the internet, that's probably me trolling. It also probably means that I don't actually believe whatever it is I'm saying. Okay. You weren't specific, but the cup did its job. That's true. It did exactly what I needed it to. Just not in the way I needed it to do it. Help needed top FS. Is there a chat-only mute all in League? Let's look it up real quick while we have time. We don't have time. Is there a chat-only mute all command in League of Legends? No. Okay. Let's go this way. Yeah, I'm being told by the other guy that had me down really low that he had to turn me down, so that's good. For doing things properly. I'm gonna hover Malzahar. Just put a word there. I'm here. Just right there. Just right there. Just put it right the hell there. Okay. Brosif. Also, I'm going bot now. My top lane can cry. I don't care. I kind of need to match Graves anyway. I should have like looked at that in the screen. Laughing. Okay. Cool. My clear can be faster. I know I can leave that camp a little earlier. I think it's below 300. That's ideal. I shouldn't have used my Q there. Now I don't have my Q for the Raptors. 2, 1, boom. I had to do it delayed. I used my second E because I'm stupid. Why is it going that way? Okay, we just messed that up. Let's go this way, please. Okay, we can leave him. Spawn this back up. I will take a peek with Malzahar here. Okay, we're good. So if he was ahead of me on his second clear, which he can be by skipping camps on his first clear, then he's closer to the bot than I am right now. And they need to look out for that. Excuse me. Three, two, one. We need to be careful. I don't think I can set up for a gank or anything. They are somewhere over here. He has R. There is a possibility here. Big fight, big fight. Cool. I was saying this last game, but Dark Seal is a weird item because it scales with takedowns that you get, but also it's just the most gold efficient base item like in the game. Like for 350 gold, you cannot get more stats than that item, which I think is really funny. That it's an item that like is supposed to be balanced by the fact that you need to get kills on it, but also it's not really. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get my camps. I'm ahead of Graves by a significant margin. I actually have no idea where Graves went. I am so lost right now. Whatever, we got Grubs. I actually have like a mid laner that's willing to rotate. That is so insane to me. I'm like not at all willing to go help him, which is the funniest part about this. That this is just a one-sided relationship. He's my simp. I'm okay with that. Keep simping for me, Malzahar. I love you, but like, you know, not in the way that you love me. This is almost like a, what the hell is going on down there? Cool. I got the one kill. So even though Dark Seal is an item that scales off of kills that you get, it's actually just always good to get it if you can fit it without like delaying your spikes significantly. Which I might be able to here. I don't think I will. I think I'm just barely enough. This gives like, what, 150 gold? Let's find out exactly. $90 gold. This gives 90 gold. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough for Dark Seal after this. But if it doesn't delay your spike, you can get the Dark Seal. And you should, because again, it's the most gold efficient item in the game. Like it gives you the most stats that any gold can purchase, except for the fact that you can only buy one of them, and it doesn't build into anything meaningful. And in fact, Mejai's is not gold efficient at all. Nope. They have boots, I do not. It doesn't matter. If Teemo goes up, I just very easily, yep. I'm just gonna catch the wave for Nectin. Cool. Like, I have time. I've got 15 seconds until my thing spawns. Alright, have fun. If he shoves, okay. If he shoves, I'm killing him in real life. Okay, they just don't, like, pay attention. We need Morgana first. Wait. Just need to shove this first. So, no, this is ranked. I'm in ranked right now. Okay, we can do this, I think. Wait. Also, weird ping. Okay. I think I just back and go to my top side. No, but this is ranked. People are just playing goofy. Which happens. Did I... No, I didn't have time. It's okay. I think I'd rather have Faded Ashes right now. I think this game is just no Dark Seal at all. Because even though it's gold efficient, like at baseline, obviously you do want it if you're getting a lot of kills. That's like the best way to get it, but I don't have a need to get it. This is a very low kill game, and in fact that's good because it means that everybody's playing closer to optimally. I should have pinged that Graves was there, that's my fault. I knew Graves was there, I thought he was going to get out. It would be really... Okay. I'm going to take this out. I am really bad. I'm gonna get it now. I'm bad at smites, I know that. It's a problem that I don't know how to fix, genuinely. Okay. Let's wait. Easy. Azahar, what the hell are you doing? Let's go. Okay. Just back. Okay. You can get it, I don't care. Sorry, I have chat off right now if anybody's here. I would like to set this up and not have it be flippable. I'm here to fight if anything happens. Cool, that's fine. We're okay with this, I think. Nice ultimate, dude. You just pressed ultimate and didn't do anything with it. You just pressed ultimate and you stood still. You just pressed ultimate and you stood absolutely still. What the hell am I watching? Riot Games, man. People are funny sometimes. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm coming. Don't be lighting. Go here. I guess just careful of graves. He can show up. But they're fine. They got it. Perfect. Now we're in downtime. Cool. Just walk away. Yeah, that's whatever. I don't care. We have a lot of vision around Baron, which is objectively good. I'm going to press back in this bush. Really weird. Thumbs up. I think right now we're waiting for Tristana before we have any uptime. So I think I'd like to go take my top camps or something. Or Algo. There's a chance for a kill here. He sees me. Okay. I'd like to play around the Drake if possible. We're backing, so we just probably need to... Oh, okay. We can do this. If people weren't... We're hovering around. There's like no sense in doing what you're doing right now. No, we're gonna fight this. Cool. I don't know why he would want to ping my R when he also wasted an R. They just really don't like it. They just decided that today's the day to start pinging me. That's cool. Look you up. Okay. Cool. Okay, this feels like a Zanya's kind of a game. I should have thought of that before I even did anything. Totally my fault. Okay. He doesn't like it when I take his farm, I guess. He's didn't care about farm at all for the entire rest of the game up until now. But now he cares, you know? I guess that's good for him. It's growth. Character development, some might say. Why is Tristana in my red buff? We have Baron. Do we not want to use Baron buff? I'd like people to push with the waves they've been given. don't need my ultimate, apparently. That's fine. She clicks faster than me, I guess. I think we can just, like, take 2 inhibs. Sheesh. Renekton scared the shit out of me. Holy. I thought he was gonna kill me. I thought he was the enemy team. We're good, though. We're good. Okay, it's downtime, please. Please give us downtime. I can just run down bot. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. I don't think this game is losable at this point, but, I mean, I don't believe in jinxing, but I do believe in, like, the effect of jinxing being that I now, like, have an expectation in my mind to live up to, and every instance of gameplay that, like, every decision point that goes against that, preconception in my mind that this is what's going on, like, subconsciously makes me overcompensate in my head. So, for example, the fact that Renekton just died there, even though I do feel like it's fine, and even though we just made up for it, like, in my head, I'm, like, mentally overcompensating for it and a little bit scared that we're gonna, like, snowball from that death specifically and then lose. So jinxing isn't real, but, like, what jinxing kind of does ends up making jinxing real, you know? Cool. Like, it's hard to detach yourself from the other players in your game when you remember, like, conceptually that the other players in your game, like, do affect the outcome of your decisions. I'm making good decisions, I think, based on what I'm doing, but I'm still, like, scared that every little thing that they do is going to snowball into a game state that I can win, but that I don't know how to. And that is just scary. That is unbelievably scary when you're trying to, like, not trying to win, but when you're trying to succeed as a player. It is just frightening. Luckily, Tristana's actually OP. I don't need to... I was gonna smite that, but... In fact, I pressed the smite button, but I was out of range and didn't decide to adjust. Oh no, I'm gonna take so much damage from that T-mushroom. Oh, sheesh, y'all. Oh, sheesh, y'all, 'twas a dream. Do I have the opportunity? Okay, who cares? I'm stuck behind so many minions. Cool. We did it. We won. I didn't make a note for this game, though, so this feels a little bad. Let's at least put Diana Boot Camp on the daily note before we put the daily note up, and then let's actually look at chat. Okay. What have people been saying? Top gameplay. Hey, thank you. Except I'm not top gameplay, I'm jungle gameplay. Ayo. I'm so funny and cool. People laugh at my jokes. I'm very monotone today. I'm okay with that, though. I didn't get an S. Sivir on a bot account? That's funny. I've never considered, like, saying this. That's a good flame. Let's add it to the repertoire. I I don't have a lot of time for review. I do want to get a best of 5 in today. That was game 2, so maybe this is going to be MSI Simulator, and I just get game 3 out of the way, and then we're good. Out of curiosity, I shouldn't look at this. I'm not going to look at this. I was going to look at my LP for like how close I am to getting back to Diamond, but we can get there later. We can look at that later. I also have 4 people in chat. That's a new record for the day. I don't know who the 4th person is though. I'm 1. William's 2. Somebody is 3. I know the somebody. I don't know who number 4 is. I am responding to the one person I know is in chat that isn't in chat. Nice. Hello, back again. Welcome back again. Hold on, I'm responding to my Dungeons & Dragons group because they're actually very actively interested. We've done some coding. People have done some coding to make the D&D sessions more interesting. We've set up an Obsidian thing, which is kind of like a localized wiki that's hosted on one of the players' PCs that we can all reference for player notes and stuff. He keeps calling it Google Docs. I keep calling it a wiki, but it's really cool. It's got like a web. In fact, I'm willing to show at least the web part. You're gonna see their first names, I guess, for a brief second, but it's got this cool web. Let's just close that. It's got this cool web that has all the stuff that I've been working on in my Dungeons & Dragons group. All this lore that I've been making as the DM, because I've just been having so much fun writing it, so I can go into like the Kingdom of Artorias, and we have all this cool stuff talking about. I'm excited, but also Kingdom of Artorias is like the most basic generic fantasy name I know, but it fits with the theme. I'm just finishing up my between game, taking a look at stuff. Okay, we're good. But yeah, we've been setting up like the Obsidian database for the group, which is really cool. We've also been experimenting with a Krita plugin that a friend of mine made. It's in person, but through Discord, so it is online. But I'm not using Roll20 or anything. What I do is I actually use Krita, the art app. I'll even pull it up here if I have time. I've been the forever DM for so long that I actually haven't gotten to play as a character in a very long time, which kind of sucks. Like, I'm pretty sad about that on the one hand. That I don't get to try out these cool character ideas. Like, I have this lizard folk idea that I want to work on. But what I end up doing for the groups is, and I think this is really cool, he made this plugin. We're gonna test it next session. But I draw the maps in on Krita right here, and then I have layers for, and this is what this plugin is going to fix, but I have layers for, like, for example, I can, draw a character in here, so let's say, like, H, because his name is Henry, and then I can move Henry around without moving around the rest of the map. Like, I can put him here, I can put him there, whatever. So I can move Henry around without, and I can just delete him without affecting the rest of the map either. So it's been really cool. Like I said, we've been working on that Krita plugin that's specifically for D&D, because I think I'm actually the first person ever to just stream their screen on an art app and then just draw the stuff in real time, which has been fun. And I have been working on, like, the lore of the world. It's this really cool, like, low fantasy. Like, there's practically no magic, so we've been working around that in creative ways. Yeah, no, I'm excited. Yeah, it is cool. But everybody's like contributed some like decent part to it, which I think is really cool. Like, one guy contributed the like an entire like B plot line that's sort of interwoven with the A plot line, because I wanted my characters' backstories to actually fit in with the world and not just be like, oh, I'm a goblin whose joke is that he is always standing on his hands. It is cool, isn't it? Right? So you've got this. I don't want like a character to be like, I've got a goblin who's a joke character, and the joke is that he's always standing on his hands, and when he's standing on his hands, you know, he attacks, and when he gets tipped over, he's just standing on his feet. Like, when he's prone, he's just like, okay, that's a funny joke, but I would like it if you were better, I guess, at like incorporating your character into the world. Like, yeah, that's again a funny joke character, but I would rather have it that you are a real character in the real world that I'm crafting. So I made sure all of my characters are at least somewhat related to the world. Okay, that was really stupid of him. So yeah, I've been crafting it in. You're always here? Oh shoot. I have lurkers now. That's scary. I did not know that. Welcome. Welcome, people. I wish my Aurelian soul wasn't so blood hungry for stacks that he'd just like kill himself onto an ergot, you know? Oh no, I'm gonna get age content warning for saying kill himself. Excuse me. I'm actually shocked. Wow, okay, so I have lurkers. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you for joining. If I ever don't respond for a while, it means that I've just kind of, because I have like a 10-minute timer on my phone being on, and that's what I'm using. Even when I plug it in, it is plugged in. No, it's not plugged in. But when it is plugged in, it still has that 10-minute timer. I fucking love top lane. Just ignore top lane. Please don't do that again. I think he's trolling us. I'm also just going to mute all. I think it's fine to do this game. Oh, I didn't mean to level up Q twice, or W twice. It's okay. It's kind of inconsequential amounts of damage. No, that was just a misclick. I didn't mean to do that. We're just gonna back right here. We have time. Just want to get away from Kane. But yeah, I have this this medieval, like, low fantasy world set in like old England, like pre 1000 AD, but like post Roman Empire. Not actually set in there. That's just the like general time period analog. All of the races of the world are either most aside from humans are either extinct or like on their way out. Like all the orcs were wiped out in a big war 200 years ago. Okay, Aurelian Soul just is trolling. Okay. No, he just stood there and like farmed instead of playing the game. That's cool. No, I think we lose because I thought that was a guaranteed play if he came in. This dude is not great. But I've already reported him, so we can just keep playing the game. So now I'm behind on my clear. Assuming that he didn't invade. Assuming it's not. Okay, so he's on his raptors right now. Unless he backed. He could have backed. I don't know why he would. He had item. Okay, now I have a second point in queue. We're just going to be one point behind in queues. Up until level 10. Luckily we're kind of a power farmer anyway. No, that was a bad play for a few reasons, and I think just like at all going top is one of those reasons. This Aurelian Soul is a troll. I'm coming in. This is doable. We don't need to keep doing anything. I can just back. Dragon is not takeable, so I just go right for my red buff. I can't also, I just can't take the Dark Seal at all this game, and I'm behind. Like, I know it's gold efficient, but I need, like, unless I have 350 gold exactly after a, okay, after a whatever. This freaking dude. Something smells good upstairs. I don't know what they're... Probably just toast. We have a lot of raspberry jam. We have a raspberry bush in the garden. Sorry, I'm mumbling. We have a raspberry bush in the garden. And we make a lot of raspberry jam every year. It's fine. Yeah, that's worth. I know it's a 1 for 2, but like we need to take what we can get where we can. Kane is just getting giga fed off of top lane and bot lane. Oh, he hasn't been bot. No, Kane is just getting giga fed off the top. That's cool. So is Urgot. It's Yone right now that I need to play for, which it sucks because playing for mid is just hard. But if he can shove and then come here. I'm still not unconvinced this guy's just trolling. We're safe. We're good. We're safe. He has W. He can get out. I assume, honestly, Kane is down there. Yep. Whatever, I missed one. I need to keep tempo. I don't know exactly what Yone was trying to do there. Kind of shocked that Aurelion Sol even like moved to help me. This is not a good top laner for relatively obvious reasons, as evident in this game. Yeah, I mean, we don't win. It's not possible. I just need to do what best I can. There's no sense in going in there. We just died to Kane. Yep, there he is. We can maybe go top, but like, I don't know. Wait, he's low. He's overstaying. He's greedy. He's very greedy. No. ASL doesn't know how to play top, that's fine. Good. I need to get better at this. I'm getting it now. What is he doing? I'm like, there's no sense in reasoning with this player. What in the... He's 0 and 7 at 12 minutes. He has died more than 2 times a minute. Like, Riot, no, wait, 1 time every 2 minutes. More than 1 time every 2 minutes. Riot, we need to investigate this account. What is going on? And now he's just beelining bot for some reason. They were right there! I need to stop doing that. I'm still, like, making plays assuming I have teammates that are, like, there. But, like, Yone just wasn't going in. I pinged I was going in. Yeah, I pinged on the way, assistance. They just don't, like, listen. Dude. ASL has just ruined the game for everyone. That's great. We love that. Look at this. 0, 8, and 0 at 14 minutes. I'm baffled. I thought Tristana was taking my Grom. 0, 9, and 0. I think he's just running. Like, he's just running it. You know? There's a chance, team. There's a chance. Wait. He has vision. I know he has vision. Okay. Nope. Okay. Yes, that game counts, but like, what the hell do I do, man? What the hell do I do there? Holy. This guy needs to, like... I don't know what he's doing, but that was, like, Riot needs to investigate this guy. That's what I'm trying to say. Riot needs to fucking investigate this guy. Okay. Sometimes games happen, you know? Sometimes games like that happen. I could have done better. I know that. Let's go. Let's view his profile. I'm curious. Is this like brother playing on Big Brother's account? Like, even in his wins, look at his stat lines. This guy is not playing well. The last time he played well was, like, here-ish. He's just been tilt queuing, I guess? I don't know. Doesn't help that he has, like, no consistency in his champion pool. He's just playing ASL randomly. Yeah. Oh well. I'm not Diamond. He is... Rank means nothing. That's the takeaway. Why am I being pinged by someone? Just checking. Yeah, no, this guy, I don't know, man. People are, I think people just don't have, like, the average person just doesn't have, like, the mental to play as much as they do. Okay, I can't play Diana this game. Like, AP. It's not possible. Off to make lunch. Hey, have a good lunch. Don't get food poisoning and get stuck in bed for 2.5 days. So far. Haha, I get it, because that's what happened to Kyla. Haha, I'm so funny. Basically, don't be Kyla. You got that? Don't be Kyla. Or do, but like, take out the food poisoning part. Food poisoning is bad. Food should not poison you. Food should nourish you and strengthen your body and soul and mind and heart and lungs and kidneys and appendix and spleen and your pinky finger. Yeah, that would be rough. Couldn't be me. Well, I hope it couldn't be you. I hope you don't die. That would really suck. Can we get An earlier pick. That would be cool. Or here, I don't know, somewhere. Someone give me an earlier pick. Yes. Okay. I mean, I want to see what mid picks first because let's just take the Nocturne, man. We just got to get our prerequisite Nocturne game in. Oh! So it's definitely a Wukong. Excuse me. Burping a little. Yeah, I'm doing more games this morning than normal for a couple reasons. For the first, because I decided to sacrifice practice time to focus specifically on, or study time to focus specifically on practicing Diana. And then I just ended up making D&D stuff anyway, which I would do in the afternoon during my afternoon block. So the second reason is I'm just opening up my afternoon block, getting all the games done this morning. And frankly, like, the first three were great, so I'm not, like, feeling bad about this one that we're coming up on. I think this is going to be the last game no matter what. Like, if I lose, it's 2 losses in a row, and that's one of my, like, just stop the loss, or stop the block. We need to path downwards into Zyra, into Tarek. I meant to say. Do we? You know what? I think I can mix things up and path top. Because I have a Ziggs Tarek. Tarek is good, but he doesn't, like, provide a lot of gank support. His E is kind of... I mean, it's a skill shot, so... The stun on a skill shot is not ideal. And the Ziggs... I mean, I don't like Ziggs ADC. I don't like ganking my own Ziggs ADC, APC, but... I do think he could have played a regular bot laner. Like a Jinx or something, and I would have ganked bot. Then again, it is Caitlyn, Zyra, and that does sound like they're going to be pushed in a lot. But so does Pantheon, Mordekaiser. Honestly, I could go either way. Maybe what I do is... We're just going to go back to doing this, man. Please come. Cool. I want to meet him. I want to meet him at where he goes. Oh, he's topside. Okay, cool. We don't care. I'm okay with not meeting him. I've sort of arbitrarily decided that some of the, like, traditional, like, you first learn the game, and they are top laners. Things like Mordekaiser, Darius, Teemo, etc. Are the ones that you kind of want to gank more often. Garen, even. Because that sort of, like, scrappy top lane is, like, out, and in are, like, tanks and for some reason ranged. And you can gank a ranged top laner, and it's good. Excuse me. but like ganking a tank is never worth it. And so when the meta is like one person is a tank, ganking for and against a tank is never worth it. So when the meta is ganking like a tank top lane, like you just never want to gank them. Whereas I think Mordekaiser and Pantheon both are like capable of carrying games. Not as much as an AD carry, of course, but then again we have the problem that like my bot laner is a Ziggs, and I don't think Ziggs is like worth giving the time of day to, you know? I could have maybe looked on Vlad. Just sit myself right here. I have time. We're gonna cancel the back. Cool. Yeah, Pantheon took a really weird back timer, so I couldn't actually do anything to him. Which is good. It's objectively good. Just be careful, Aurelia. Okay, good job. I didn't need to smite the first one. I'm allowed to do that, but I didn't know that I was allowed to do that. I should be more careful with my sweepers. The reason I'm allowed is because I have 30 seconds on the second charge cooldown, but I didn't know that, so I need to be more careful about that in the future. If they can keep them off of Dragon, then like we're chilling. We are chilling so hard. If Mord can get 6... Yeah, he did. Need vision there. I'm pretty sure they're on it. And if they can keep them there for 30 seconds, then I think... Are they there? No, it's not worth it. We can go looking for Wukong though. Cool. Goodbye. Just go right back to my side. I would take his Krogs, but it's not worth it. I'm so far ahead right now. I'm kind of unbeatable, conceptually, so long as I keep up my farm, which I'm about to do. Is Dragon for that worth it, though? On the one hand, yes. On the other hand, no. I need to back at 30 seconds remaining on the clock for grubs, which is in 30 seconds, so at 7:30. Because I will have that. So after this camp, we back, and then we just go straight for grubs. Okay. Because I'm going to have item advantage. Now granted, the passive means nothing right now, but I think we're fine with just the stats of this item being better than anything Wukong can get right now. I'm going to take these on the way because I can, and I'm awesome. I almost don't want Mordekaiser to rotate at all because then Pantheon can press R. You know? I think we're safe though. I think we're like completely safe to do this. And then I can even set up for a gank top. Maybe? No. I need to be looking a little earlier. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip my Krugs entirely so that they are still in sequence with my next one, which is technically suboptimal, but I am ahead enough that what I can do is I can use that to sacrifice tempo, get myself a little bit more ahead right now just by taking this red buff, using it to fight. We know Wukong's bot side, we just saw him. And in fact, his blue buff should be down as well, so I don't think it's worth it. Also, I meant to level up E, but that's okay. Leveling up W is totally fine. We're gonna sweep this. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I'm dead. I'm dead. No, that's my bad. Totally my bad. Let's go back to here. Like, he was playing like he didn't have W. I thought he would have W'd more of Aurelia's abilities, so I just assumed he didn't have it. That's something I'd ask in comms if I could, but I can't. We're okay with that, though. Like, it's sad, but people are ahead. People on my side of the field are ahead. Okay, Dragon's up in 30. And right now I'm cooking. I mean, yeah, she's pretty strong. I don't dislike the build as well. That's not good. No, we can't get this dragon now. It's not possible. And I know he's pathing down, so I can't really do much there either on his side of the field. We're kind of just boned for the next minute or so. Like, we're in downtime, they're in uptime, dragon spawning, and I can't invade, so we're just kind of boned. Let me get these first. You could, like, R him, you know? Cool. So we made a cross-map play happen. What we need to do is just tell him to shove. And we can take tower. My blue buff's coming up in 10. That means his blue buff should be up right now as well. Also, they just killed Wukong. Hell yeah. They're really cooking. I mean, whatever happened at Dragon is completely up to my team to do, and they did it, so we just got a turret out of that, and they got nothing. 24 seconds. Okay, so I was a little behind. So what I'll do instead is I'll just head down this way. Put this in my inventory. Let me just start pathing towards this dragon. I'm going to take my blue buff first because it's there and it's free. Wukong. Actually, no, we just need to go for the dragon now. Freest dragon on planet Earth. Actually, his raptors are coming up. I kind of want to invade this. I have smite, he doesn't. So, I mean, I have bigger smite. So I could just do that, he doesn't get it. And then I have Zyra there, so we don't want to go in. I would really, team, like it if you just put a singular ward in our jungle where they can be. Okay, we know that Wukong spot. We're fine. Okay, I can't go anymore in. They just unloaded everything onto me. Nope. Just going here. I'm too low health. I am way too low health. No, we need to leave. We need to leave. We need to leave. They are present. I am way too low health to be joining you right now. Do you not see me? Do you not see my... Okay, so... That's not great. Herald doesn't matter, though. No, that was, mispositioning. A little bit of tunnel visioning. I thought I could just kill Vlad. What I really thought was, if I kill Vlad, I don't care if I die, because, like, Vlad... We don't want him to be ahead. He's a little scary. Okay. Not that it's really worth it, but I can... Okay, hold on. Yeah, they need to slow down, you're right. We just push out this wave. I was thinking we can go for Rift Herald, but I have camp spot. I can just go for my camps. In fact, Wukong has camp spot, and I know that he was topside. I don't know where he is. Fuck. I am completely lost. That's scary. Fight. We have a minute, lady. Oh, wait. That was Ziggs. Ziggs was pinging that. Did I mute Aurelia? Let's mute Aurelia. You could very easily tell most of the time when somebody is like not providing useful pings and then just mute them. I'm not missing out on anything by Aurelia being muted. I might be missing out on something by, like, I don't know, Tarek being muted. Okay. We have tempo now, so we can definitely like push this wave. We want... I have R, so whatever happens, we can go in. Please go in. I have R. Okay. We know that Wukong is not down here. He might try to flip something topside, so we want to be up here. Bye. There's like no sense in fighting that. No. Mordekaiser's gone already. It is a 4v whatever. It's kind of turning into like a traditional NA clusterfuck, you know? Part of my language. I think we just finish this clear on our downtime. Mordekaiser will have just come back up. Okay. And then I can actually start thinking about what I want to build for the rest of the game. Black Cleaver wouldn't be a bad idea, but I think I'm ahead enough, I just want to be defensive. That's kind of the sad thing, is that you build damage if you're ahead, or behind, and tanky if you're ahead, and, like, not to brag, but I'm kind of always ahead. So I don't get, like, the opportunity to just, like, build the fun, cool damage items. The hybrid is just to get GA, which I think is my highest WPA item anyway. Hold on, we're in the zone. Let's just kill Pantheon right quick. Yeah. Okay. Good for him. Go. I think we can help out here. I can fit this. I can fit this with a random ruby crystal. Whatever. Who cares? We want to start working on Guardian Angel. It's just a generally good item. Nocturne is one of those champions that can build GA really early, and it's totally fine. Because his whole game plan is just going in anyway, so he can kind of build like Guardian Angel based on what it used to be for, which is you just get a revive every 5 minutes, and not what it's kind of become in recent years, which is you use it, you buy it right before the last fight of the game so that you revive in the middle of that fight. But Nocturne is one of those champions, and in fact the win rate percentage added stat proves this, that I can just build a GA. I think I'm okay going up here. Cool. I just 1v1'd a Vladimir. That is a really hard thing to do. So now we just use that tempo to go get Dragon. This is the first Vladimir I've seen in like 2 weeks that's like not been ahead. That's really good for me. Throw a Q for fun. Oh, my Q didn't hit, that's funny. Varn 15, Aurelia's dead. As she is oft to do. I hope that Ziggs is just taking that wave and backing, as one should in that situation. I hope. I don't think we can take Baron without Aurelia, so wait for Aurelia and then we go, right? I meant to ping Aurelia, but they get the gist. Didn't realize Mordekaiser committed to an ultimate. Okay. I will simply hold my R. I don't think I need to use it yet. Cool. Yeah, like that trick using my ultimate to deny vision from the objectives so that I can take it without... Like, basically, if Wukong wants to contest there, he can't just, like, do it based on any vision but his own, right? And so the idea behind pressing R there is, number one, I get a buff from Experimental Hexplate, and number two, probably more importantly, I deny vision from Wukong, any that he might have and any that he might get by somebody else, so he kind of has to go in blindly instead of using, like, vision from wards or other players on his team in order to take that objective, which sends them kind of into a panic mode, which I find hilarious, that it's just like a mind control technique. No, I'm out of there. Cool. I killed him in his W, that's so funny. Please get out of there. But yeah, it denies vision, it gives me a steroid because of Experimental Hexplate, and it allows me to sort of mind control them by making them think, okay, well, shit. Like, he's ulting. Is he gonna ult me, or is he gonna not? Like, and most of them are gonna assume that I'm gonna ult them, so they start backing out naturally. That's like the instinct that people have when you are playing somebody like Nocturne and you press R that has this like global effect. They say, oh shit, it's coming for me. I gotta back out. So I can use that to my advantage by making them scared. And even if they're not scared, like, now they have to commit to a dive that I, like... or have denied them vision from, like, seeing. So they're committing to something that they don't know is there. Or how low it is, I should say. I'm just gonna let these minions do their thing. See, as soon as I press R, they back out. And I have a GA, so I can flash in. Cool. Yeah, you guys can push. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for the dragon like a good little boy. You guys end the game. It'll be fun. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. They absolutely win without me, you know? Yeah. Right, hey, chat up. I hate the, like, we've already won surrender vote because it can glitch and give you a loss. I'm not ever hitting yes on those ever again. I think Aurelia gets it, frankly. I don't know if Tarek gets it. He was a little suspicious. Cool. Once again, I do no damage because of the way that I play. I mean, it's Nocturne, right? I'm only going in if I... Excuse me, if I know that it's a good play to go in. And like I said, that was the last game of the day, I think. I think I'm done with League of Legends for the rest of the day. Not even really hungry. I was thinking about going and getting some lunch upstairs, but might just be good to sit here and play Warcraft for the rest of the day or something. I do need to do some VOD reviews as well. I did die twice here, so I can look at those. Yeah. Is that Chinese or Japanese? It's Japanese, right? They both use kanji, but this one has... I don't know if it's hiragana or katakana. I don't actually know the difference. I know the conceptual difference. One is syllabic, or I mean they're all syllabic, but one of them is like I'm writing syllables usually in another language, and the other one is I'm writing like in Japanese, I guess. I don't know. But I know kanji is just like Chinese, literally Chinese characters. So I was thinking, is this like Chinese with random Japanese? But obviously that doesn't make any sense. I don't know what it says though. It's pretty funny though. Cool. Good practice day. Games could have gone better, I think. Yeah, I think it's JP too. It's a 3-1 series. That's pretty good. This Diana game was alright. I'm still going to look at this one, and I'm going to look at this one as well. Not now. Maybe now. I don't know. I might do it on stream. I need to take a peek at some stuff anyway. I also need to turn on the fan in my room. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? I mean, I know what I did wrong here, right? We don't need to look at it. The play that derailed the game for me is thinking that we're not looking at it. No. The play that derailed the game for me in this game was just going top at all. The first time that I went top was beyond the last time. I should have never gone top in that game. This game, though, I think there's merit to look at here. But I think we need to work a little backwards. No, this is a forwards looking. I think in losses you generally want to work backwards and find like the last point that you felt like you had control. And I think with wins you need to look forwards and find the first point that you could have lost, you know? This path top ended up being kind of int in its own way because, like, I didn't do anything with top. If I did more with top lane, then it would have been fine. The closest I did to top, like, affecting top in the first 10 minutes was, I think, not ultimately worth it. Like, the game got a little dicey early on. Just a little. I did ping I was going in here, but I think I took a little too long. No. I think I No, this was fine. Yeah, no, okay. I forgot this even happened. I think this was okay. I did the right thing. I got all the minions. I pushed it out so that Pantheon has a worse wave. I knew Pantheon didn't have ult. No, he does. Why did I say that? No, because a later play he used it. This, I think, was kind of int. I should have gone into his jungle and placed a ward. I didn't have ward, I had sweeper. I do get the kill here, though. That was good. I think that was objectively good. Yeah, you know what? I don't dislike that. I think chasing him, getting that was good. I'm trying to find, like, the actual spots where I, like, left things to... Okay, so backing here, like I said, I wanted to back at 30 seconds before so that I get my item spike. I got my item spike. I take this on the way. That's efficient. I take this, no contest. You know what? I take back everything I said. I think pathing top here was the right play. This is a volatile lane, so it's not like I wasn't doing something. It left Wukong into a lane that he can't really gank. I mean, how the hell do you gank Ziggs Taric? Ziggs is farming from 2 screens away, and Taric is Taric, you know? He, like, has nothing to find in my jungle. Backing here was a little... Yeah, no, backing here was ideal. This was suspect, and now I'm stuck here. Yeah, I mean, the entire team rotates, and then Aurelia dies, and then this life sucks, and then you die. Yeah, so that was the play. That was the play that I shouldn't have done, and I think it's either back here. Pause. It's either back here or recognize that Wukong is bot side and counter ganking. And if he does, I should have just turned around. I would have taken 2 tower shots still, but Aurelia and I could have fought Wukong together. I can't go out that way because, I don't know, I'm stupid. I do get Vladimir feared. No, it's whatever. I could have played the fight better too, but we would have both still died, just maybe take 1 or 2 with us. So yeah. You know what? I will do one more, but this one's a draft. I want to play Locke, man. I love this champion. He's so much fun. Let's change this to mid-secondary so we're more likely to get him. If I don't get him, I'll just dodge. No, I can't dodge. I can't because I need to play tomorrow, and I already have an active penalty. If I dodge again, we'll have problems. So, I'll just play this game. This one draft game for funsies. A for funsies draft game. I think that's fun. Fun, fun, fun. Let me actually write that stuff down in the notes. Didn't log games. Doing it now. I need to get better at that. I was really good at logging my games earlier last week too. Game 0.5 Diana. Win draft. Diana versus Oh, I'm not hovering Lock, hold on. I'm hovering Nocturne. I want to ban Nocturne. Yes, ban my own champion. Oh, they banned Lock. That's said. We can play a different fun guy. So it was 416. Diana versus Graves. No, not versus Graves, versus Yi. I want to play Karthus. Also, my assault just didn't ever get punished. I wonder what they did with their life. Let's find out. Then last game. We have time. Oh, he just gave up. Yeah. We'll log that one later. Okay, log over. For fun game time, guys. We're just having a for fun game. We are having fun. We are having fun. We love riot games. We love riot games. Riot games. Riot games. Riot games. Riot games. I will place a word. Right there. I will go to my blue. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? And he really did all that for that. I guess he could invade. Can you please, Aurora, for the love of all that is holy, please just place a ward? Thank you for taking 3 years to place a ward. I will simply vertical. I'm not ganking. Why would I gank that? I should have backed, I think, but whatever. I'm really low on mana. They also have vision. I'm also just going right for my raptors. If Graves is smart, he's going for it. Okay. Oh, I should have gone for his. It's okay. What I can do is I can walk down here. I know that I'll have time. Not a lot of time. Yeah, I have time. Oh, this is free. This is so free. This is the freest thing I've ever done in my life. We have no intention of ganking them right now. We're simply walk back up. I am very ahead of Graves. Cool. Goodbye. I don't actually know if I got that or not. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're so far ahead right now. What a troll he is. We're gonna double check if this is up. If it's not, then it doesn't matter because we're just gonna back anyway. Or wait for raptors anyway. Not back, not back, the opposite of back. Stay on the map. Cool. Cool. And then just go for my blue. Actually, let's go for my red. For a few reasons. Primarily to me, I just don't want Graves to come in and steal it because he knows the respawn timer. He should know the blue respawn timer because it's the same, roughly, as this one, a little bit earlier. Because he took my raptors first. Okay, no. He inted. He's a giga inting. That's the exact reason I wanted my red first, though. Please keep it going. Why are they not still going? He had the opportunity. His auto attacks are stronger than he thinks. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yep. I'm just gonna go for my top side. I don't think I care about objectives at all this game. I think we outscale tremendously. So I kind of just want to focus on staying ahead in farm. not going for Mundo. I can already buy my item, and I just didn't. I bet money that Graves didn't think about this. Yep. And then I need to be back up there before he is. I need to buy this and boots and that. Okay, just head back. Turn my chat back on because I let it turn off. Oh, it's a new day. Oh, it's a new day. Yoink. I have no desire to actually what I can do. Okay, so we're gonna do this and then this. I was thinking about my red buff. My red buff is kind of useless. I don't really care about it. His red buff is useful to him, therefore it's useful for me to deny it from him. And then blue buff is just broken on Karthus. I'm not really fast enough to get back there on time, I don't think, but... Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, it doesn't matter, because Graves is just giga trolling. It's so fun. Go. I just keep farming. I don't really care. Like, I'm incidentally getting objectives, and it's good, but... You see how clean that was? Holy. Too fast of a clear. Cool. Yeah, I don't think we can lose anymore. I don't think it's possible. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Cool. Fun game. Little fun game on Karthus. And that was an interesting visual glitch. Okay, cool. Give it to Aurora for being cool. I think Ezreal could have been a little more aggressive. Otherwise, I'd give that to him. 2 thumbs up. I think we're done. I think we... Oh, wrong thing. Hold on. I think we're gonna pull this up and take a peek. Take a peek at what they are. Let me just write my my notes from the last game, the last real game. We focused on tempo, like first item, advantage, and okay, top scuttle. That's fun. I was 4th. I think the OPGG ranking system is broken, dude. Come on. What are we at? 32 LP? We'll be back to diamond in no time. 32 LP. That's what, 5 games? No. What? Not 5. 4, right? Because 4 is 60. No, it is 5 games. Ugh. No, 4 is 80. What am I saying? Yeah, no, it's 4 games. 30 plus 80 is over 100. I don't know why I thought 60. What? My mind is broken, dude. I'm tired. I need to go grab food now. I'm not even really hungry. I just need to get something in my stomach. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. I'm now checking on notifications that I have because that happens. I think I will go. Thank you all for joining me for watching, for lurking. Apparently, people have been lurking. That's cool. That's always cool to me. I will end this stream before the World of Warcraft launches. Bye.